well done, you've connected your sender profiles, and now it's time to move forward. So the next step is actually uploading your first leads to our system. Before you can start the automation, you have to upload some leads, right? And you have four essential options for that. The first option is to just scrape them right from LinkedIn. We have our own scraper. You can scrape contacts and accounts from LinkedIn search. For instance, you can get to LinkedIn, and let's say you want to find SEO that are located in certain location, or maybe you want to, let's do people search, and you have to narrow down your search result to 1,000 leads because that's the limitation of LinkedIn, right? You choose some certain location, SEO, right? And let's imagine that's it, right? You have some filters as well available. This search is not very precise, to be honest, right? But it's fine. Then you just grab this search, not do what I'm doing now because it's like 60,000 leads, and I would get maximum of around like 1,000. And you just put this list right here, this URL. Then you would have to choose your list. Let's create a new one, right? Let's create example for outbound champs, right? That's you. Okay, list is chosen. Then you have to choose the sender profile that would be used while scraping this. And then if you want, you can assign an additional tag to this leads, right? But it's not mandatory. Once you did it, import is initiated and we start dealing with it, but I actually don't need this import, so I will just delete it right away. Okay. So the other option you have is Sales Navigator search. This is a brilliant option. Sales Navigator is the best source of leads. You have to navigate to Sales Navigator. You would have to possess at least one Sales Navigator subscription for at least one of your sender profiles connected to GetSales. Then you get to lead search or account search. You play with filters, and at the end you do the same. You just copy this URL, right? And for example, this one, copy this, get back to GetSales, doing this lead search, inserting it, choosing the list, right, and then choosing the sender profile, right, with Sales Navigator. Because if you choose without Sales Navigator, you will not be able to do that. In case you have Sales Navigator, but we are not detecting that you have it already, and maybe you just bought it, or maybe we haven't synchronized it yet, so just wait a little bit, and it might take up to like 2 hours to run this synchronization and get this catch this Sales Navigator page. All right, and as well you have these advanced settings like assign a tag, or move to list, or run a recurring import. For example, if you have a saved search on Sales Navigator with your target leads from target accounts, this option can be really of help, because we can just automatically scrape them and send to certain automation on autopilot, right? There is as well a third option. Third option is one of the most popular because you have so many, places to get leads like ZoomInfo or Crunchbase, any of them. You only need to have at least one ID, like email or LinkedIn ID, and that's enough. Like you can show, and you can use some other data like first name, last name, company name. In that case, we will be using your data. But if you just use LinkedIn ID, in that case, we enrich leads with the rest of the data, like first name, last name, company name, recent posts, and all that. We search for emails as well. And that's how it works. So let me show you an example. I'll do test list. All right, no tags needed. All right, so I've just chosen a file I had on my laptop. I have to choose the list, right, and then I just click and continue. So that would be a moment when you have to map the fields, right? So our system offers you this amount of fields. Actually, we have way more, but the rest of them, they would be enriched by our system. So you can just distribute your leads, right, and map them with these basic options, right? And as I mentioned, the most important one is LinkedIn ID. So LinkedIn ID is one of 4 kinds of IDs. The first one, the LinkedIn ID, is the ID of your profile. So this whole link, right, is your ID, the whole link, right? The second kind of ID that you can use is just this one. That's just the name, the nickname. And there are as well 2 other options. One of them is Sales Navigator ID, it's a loan code, and LinkedIn ID, that's a loan code as well, right? So any of those 4 identifiers, they can be used right here. Like in that case, we have this just contact full URL. Yeah, that works for us. Yeah, these ones, as I mentioned, yeah, you can put them, but we can find them on our own, right? And actually that's it. But let's imagine you wanna indicate the website, right? And generally we don't have website right here, just the last one, work phone. So to put your data, to map your extra data, your data points, you would have first to create custom variables on GetSales. You have to navigate to settings, then create custom variable for content. And in that case, you would find additional ones, right? So, and you would be able to put them here, right? Some fields that you want to indicate. Yeah, and after that, you just create an import. The import would be created. All the leads will be like handled. Now later on, you can see the list of these handled leads, right? Right here, you can click on errors that happened. You can click on duplicates that happened, right? The leads that were already inside our system before you started, or in case you have duplicates right inside of your file. And after that, you can navigate to lists. You can see a list of leads you have, but actually I'm not recommending you to use this one. It's better to use contacts, where you have all your leads, right? And you can filter them based on the list, right? And for example, this way, right? And you see all of them right here. You can see how many of them you have. You can choose all of them, just leads on the page, just like leads, like certain amount of leads. You can change the view to see more of them, right? And yeah, actually leads are ready to be sent. And considering these custom variables that I mentioned, I'll show you where you should create them. Okay, see a lot of them, right? You can see this counter, select all, or this page, right? There would be 100, since we've chosen 100. Okay, you see. So the custom variables, right? You navigate to the settings, you navigate to contact custom fields, right? In case it's related to contacts, right? And yeah, you just create one. Create as many as you need, because you can create unlimited number and you can keep unlimited amount of characters in these variables. Yeah. By the way, I forgot that I missed another way, a very easy way for you even to test the software at the very beginning. So we have as well our own Chrome extension. This Chrome extension helps you to save leads. So what you have to do, actually, have it launched right here. So what you have to do to use it, you just have to, first of all, install it, right? You click here, Chrome extension. It would be redirected to this page. You install this application, and then you can start using it. After that, right, when you launch this Chrome extension, you would be able to save leads right from LinkedIn page. So you see that this lead is already saved, and this lead is in a list, right? Let's click on someone else, right? We see this lead, right? We see we're not connected. We see this lead is not saved, and GetSales extension says it's not saved. So you can change his name if you want, right? You can change the company name. You can change the position if you want. You can choose the list you want to save them to, and you're just saving it this way, right? So lead is saved. And after some time, later on, when we synchronize the communications, you would be able to access the whole communication history right here with this lead. And when we get back to GetSales, let's take a look and we will find this lead right on the list. Contacts. Yeah, and we have, give it a second. And here you see that lead is saved and we see the list of this lead, right? And yeah, that's really convenient because you see if lead is already saved, if something happened before, I mean some communication already in progress. Yeah, and you see that it was just saved. Right, click on delete. Alright, so you see lead was saved from Chrome extension by me. You see that search is in progress, so the enrichment of this lead is in progress, and once lead is enriched you'll find a lot of additional data, so I'll show you what kind of data we'll see. Yeah, so when you see the number of connections, followers, and experience, previous experience up to 5, recent companies, education, recent posts, number of reactions, skills, and all that. Right, and soon you will be even able to filter a lead based on these criteria to clean it up, you know, the location, the number of connections, and so on. Yeah, that's it. You already uploaded all your leads. They now go through this enrichment process when we search for extra information, and after that you are ready to set up the first automation and send them to this automation. Ciao.